Hey, this is Adrienne. I want to teach you guys about and share with you about the Angels of High Magic. The person I studied with years ago who helped me, kind of fine tune my skills and stuff, she taught me about them, Angels of High Magic. And to me, I guess I would say they might be a little more in the category of like the I kind of think of them a lot of times as more in the family of the Archangel Sandalphon, and maybe the Seraphim angels, things like that. But anyway, they're called Angels of High Magic. This is my little story. So last Sunday, my neighbor comes over, Jan, and she's like, "Hey, have you seen my car?" And I said no, and it had been gone. Like I was up at like 6:30 in the morning, whatever, feeding birds, feeding squirrels, whatever. I got a whole routine I do with the animals outside, and and I'm like, no, it hasn't been here all day. I just assumed that you took it somewhere, right? And she's like, no, it's gone. Now, Jan's like, older and she's not that in shape. It's not like she's gonna go walk and do things and somebody gave her this car, right? It's not like she has the money to go replace it and stuff, right? So it was a really big deal, and it's like her freedom. And she's just like stunned, and I'm stunned, and I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So I says, well, I'll pray for you, and I will, the angels that I know, because there's different types of angels, and different types of angels do different things, right? So I says, I'm going to pray, and she came in, and I was just talking to her, and we called in the Angels of High Magic, and I said, Angels of High Magic, please go out on behalf of Jan, and please find her car, have it be in good shape, and just bring it back to her. And the biggest thing was, because more than likely the police said that it's been going on in our neighborhood quite a lot lately, I guess, where we have kind of a big homeless community here in Portland, and they just need a ride somewhere. And so if it's easy for them, the older model cars are actually easier to get in because the key to one car will work on other cars, right? Which, anyway, that's not a good thing. Anyway, so I'm like, the biggest thing is that they're probably just going to drive it till they run out of gas. But the biggest thing is finding it, because it's like a needle in the haystack. You're in a big metropolitan city, and a lot of times, they end up in North Portland or whatever, and neither of us go there. So to that side of town, really. So I'm like, so Angels of High Magic, please go forth and bring Jan her car back and allow it to be found. And I just let it go. And I'm like kind of stressing about it every day on her behalf a little bit, which is probably my empathy. So I start praying every day with it. And like I said, the thing that was bothering the most is if they ran out of gas somewhere, who's going to find the car? How is this going to happen? Somebody has to know it's her car. And I was like stressing so hard, Angels of High Magic, please help, that somebody actually finds it and can report it or whatever. So a week goes by, and she still doesn't have her car, right? So on Saturday, I see a car that looks like hers when I'm out on my walk. And then, but I'm like, yeah, it could be anybody's. Well, Sunday morning, it was still there, and there's never cars in this particular place near the hospice center where I walk. And so I'm like, gosh, I think this looks just like her car. So, I call and get her attention, whatever. And so she comes over, and I drive her over to it later in the evening when she, when she's up and stuff. And sure enough, it was her car, same tag, same everything, right? And so we open it up, and of course there was like needles in it, and they had just kind of moved in and lived in it or whatever. But it literally was brought back right around the corner, right on my walk, right in a way that I knew there was no more cars. But that's how the Angels of High Magic work. They're very magical, literally. Anytime I've had animals that I have to find homes for, Angels of High Magic, please go find the perfect person that can take, to help this particular animal have the best home possible. Angels of High Magic, please help to sell this house, or to please help me to buy a house. They are so good with tangible earthly things. So I'd highly recommend practicing with them. It's a new tool in your toolbox, right? To call in the Angels of High Magic and to ask them to help you, particularly with selling houses, buying houses, helping animals, finding homes, helping to find things, doing things, tangible things in the world, that kind of thing. So Angels of High Magic, and just go to town with that. Have a ball. They love helping you, and I think you'll really enjoy the benefit of them. And the biggest thing about a lot of times saying prayers is not to give up as well, to kind of stay present to it, because sometimes they need time to organize things and put things together. So, all right. So sending blessings to you and the Angels of High Magic, and hope you have a really good time hanging out and working with them. Okay, bye-bye.